I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
You don't really think you'll win, do you?
I just got these recently at Target, and I'm gonna review these today. It's DC Multiverse, Batman and the Penguin, made by Mattel. Just hang in there with me, because it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I've already started drinking. Before I review these, this is what my friend John and Nick had to say about these figures.
Classic Tim Burton's Batman Returns, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. It came out this month, I think, June.
What?
In 1992, though.
92.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
What do you got, John?
I got Tim Burton's Batman Returns figure.
Can we
Cool.
trade? You want to trade? Yeah.
Now, you guys seen those movies?
Yeah, I actually, this is how I actually got into Batman in general, by watching the two Tim Burton Batman movies when I was really, really little. Well, okay, the first one I thought was really cool because it showed the Joker, how he became who he was very perfectly. It was like, it showed the comics compared to the second one, which showed the Penguin, Catwoman, and Batman's return in general. So I kind of liked the first movie because it just had one villain instead of like two.
Okay. Now, John, what do you feel about Batman and Batman Returns, both directed by Tim Burton and Michael Keaton as Batman?
Michael Keaton's dry acting portrayal on the debonair Bruce Wayne
Okay.
is very in-depth, and I feel that Michael Keaton was one of the best actors to play Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. And
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, wait, how do you guys feel about Danny DeVito? About
he
the
was
Penguin?
awesome.
Yeah, he was really good. I'm not gonna lie. He was really good with that.
Yeah.
How he executed, and plus I think he laughed like the Penguin a little bit.
Yeah.
In the movie.
That's right. He was like,
Yeah.
and you make like a penguin kind of voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus it was kind of rough for it. Like, and I kind of liked how he like did like some of his parts. And he was really snob-and-air about it. Like, he tried to act proper, but then when he tried to, like, he was really scared of Batman, it did very well.
What's your old friend, Fred Atkins?
Fred Atkins.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hanging. Good old friends get the gout and left hit a little bit.
Oh,
And,
I'm Fred's hands. So if you're still watching, you got through that part. Now let me clarify some things they said about this. This Batman is from 1989. It's Batman, the first one, not Batman Returns. Wow, I'm being really hard on them and like critical. No, they can take it. And the Penguin in Batman Returns, Nick said that there is too many characters. There's three main characters. Has anybody ever seen this movie, Dune? There must be 1,000 characters in it. Okay, let's start with Batman, shall we? When this came out, there was no other superhero movie like it at the time. The merchandising for this movie was huge. It was everywhere. It was like right up there. Star Wars and Ninja Turtle stuff. I remember me and my family going to see this in a movie theater down at the Jersey Shore. And afterwards, my father took us to the bay at night, and there was a full moon. and I actually saw a bat fly across the moon. I'll never forget that. That was awesome. Alright, first thing off the bat that I'm super pumped about. I didn't know why. I didn't know if this technology was hidden. I don't know why more figures don't use it. But his legs actually move sideways. Instead of that stupid just up and back. They move sideways. So, you know what? They must have some geniuses down there at Mattel. Now, over the package was really quality. It wasn't cheap at all. It was nice and packaged well, like so it wouldn't get damaged, the figure. And the figure itself is of quality, because these are like $10 a piece. So it's good to know that there's quality in this instead of paying $10 for just like a rubbery, cheap figure and cheap packaging. The cape is awesome looking. It's like matted black on the back to simulate like a vinyl or leather. He's cool. The right hand is bald as a fist, which is cool. So you can pose him in like a fighting pose. His other hand, his gauntlets are cool, is for this chompy. The grappling hook thing. In. And here's an interesting part. They detailed the shoes also really well, because I saw online that they were actually Nikes that he was wearing in Michael Keaton in 1989 Batman movie. There's a lot of really cool behind the scenes videos you can watch about this movie on YouTube, and you can find a lot of interesting things. Now for the Penguin. Oh my god, is he gonna review both of these figures in one review? Yes, because I did not feel like setting this camera up one more time today. Now let me get this out of the way. Batman Returns, in my personal opinion, was an excellent movie. As a child, I'd watch it, and it was a fun action-adventure movie. Superheroes and everything. As an adult, it's really dark, and there's a lot of personal identity issues, which I can relate to. Now, I remember seeing this. My brother's friend's father took us to see this. And this was a summer movie. This came out in summertime, Batman Returns. But it was like, this setting was like Christmas time in Gotham City. Oh, and the sets in that movie were brilliant.
Neo-expressionistic Germanic city that...
Yeah, exactly, like she said. Figures may not stand the shine. If you're a toy collector, we already know that. You didn't have to write that. Before I go into any details, about 5 years ago, I was really like obsessed with collecting Batman Returns stuff off eBay, and I would try to hunt this figure down. But I realized they never made a real Danny DeVito figure, Penguin figure for this movie. They just reused the same old, some kind of a DC, real crappy looking, real early 80s Penguin figure for him. Now they actually have a real one. You know what? I actually want to know. I want to know what Danny DeVito thinks of this, matter of fact. I have to figure out how I can contact him. It looks just like him. It is super, super cool. Now, his legs can't move sideways for obvious reasons. I mean, they shouldn't really... Whoa, actually they do. Holy shit. Now they decide now they decided to make these legs move on a Penguin figure. Meanwhile, they'll make other DC superheroes like freaking Green Lantern and Superman, and their legs can't move sideways just like this. Alright, better late than never, I guess. Now, this is a little flimsy, but that's to be expected. Actually, it's not that bad, but at least it won't snap in half. So, in case nobody knew, in the very beginning of Batman Returns, the Penguin's father is actually Paul Rubin, the actor who plays Pee Wee Herman. Alright, moving on to his umbrella. Let's see if it fits in his shoe, like in the movie. Oh yeah, it does. But I just have to make an extension so he can fly away. So that's it for this review. Sorry if I wasted your time. Have a good night.